we haven't actually had time like to comprehend with what's happened. It's like just every day, trying to get through the everyday. As we were driving on the N2, we got the phone call from my nephew to say Jeff's been attacked. But you know what? He's been attacked a few times.
Attacked physically.
Did he say?
He just said attacked. By then, nothing kicks in. You just realize he's been attacked beforehand. He's a strong man and he'll get through it. And then he said he didn't want to say much. And he said to us, that, they're waiting for the paramedics and they're waiting for the ambulance and all that. Still not thinking how serious it is. I had no idea it's so serious. I literally just, I don't know, we were calm. And then my daughter Zara phoned our next door neighbor Vilna, that's in the cottage, just to ask if she could just go down. We were just on the N2, just about home. Anyway, so then she went down, and then we phoned my nephew again, Bevan, and he said he didn't want to talk. He actually didn't want to say much. And I think he knew more than what he told us. And then he just said that, I said, I don't know, something said to me, is he conscious? And he said no. And then Simone phoned me in the car because it was my birthday. And she was, yes, Simone, Chicago. She's my sister-in-law, my brother David. Yeah. Anyway, and I said, Simone, I don't know what's going on. Jeff's been attacked. And she was like hysterical a little bit.
She was in America.
She's in America and she was phoning to wish me a happy birthday. And Simone was like, she knew more, they all in the pharmacy and she just said, Bev, get to the farm. And I said, and it was raining and,
So it was weather like.
Yes. And then when we actually got to the farm, there was, the police and I don't know, we were just, I was so in denial. Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was so serious.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this attack. And I said to Bevan, where? And he didn't want to say much, And then we got out of the car and he was in the office and they didn't actually want us there. The paramedics were working on him. And I just saw him lying there and they actually just pulled me away and they said, look, can we? And I thought, yes, just give them space to do what they must do, And it wasn't long afterwards when they called me to the other office across the road. And then we were phoning Nicole. She was in Johannesburg. So Zara says, Dad has been attacked and we'll keep you posted. And she just said, I'm coming. She came here with nothing. And then her husband Craig and his father came a bit later that Saturday. Yeah. So, and that's when it was about 15 minutes, 20 minutes after we got there where the paramedics called us in and said, we're sorry, we couldn't save him. He always took control. He was always there for us. He gave us everything we wanted. We've just come back from Simone's son got married in Chicago. And he gave us the trip for all of us. There was never a no. He was just always accepting what we want, accepting. And that's how we treated him to make his life comfortable. And, he was hardworking. And, to come home, we didn't want to give him stress because he had enough of that on the farm. He had a lot of stress on the farm.
Why did he have stress on the farm?
1,000 workers.
Who live here on the farm?
They don't live, but they work on the farm. Now it's a bit quieter. And he was the only...
How many of them live on the farm, of the workers?
Not many. They get taxied in and bussed in,
About 50.
He bought them homes in Macassar and that. And the little houses that they stayed in, he's converted into like cottages for people, and it's beautiful, you know, and they've all got their own homes now in their own names. So, you know, and Jeffrey wanted to uplift them. Just always felt, you know, when it came to January, he always used to say, oh, next week is school, I must go and draw some money. Because they all wanted to loan money for school, for clothing and that. And you know what? He was always just giving. And if they wanted motor cars, yes, he gave them, but they paid him back, you know, in their time. He always just wanted to give them a better life. He even built a church here at the bottom, yeah.
On the farm itself.
It's just here, at the pillars there. There's a church there, which we finished up now, and they are thoroughly enjoying it. It gives us such a lot of pleasure to see it. And they, you know, we had a little opening ceremony, and it was wonderful.
It's been difficult because, like, since this happened, it hasn't really been normal. You know what I mean? I think the hard part will be when sort of normal, I don't know if normal will ever return, but when your day-to-day starts, because we've been sitting, because we've been going through the Jewish period of mourning, you're not allowed to work, you have to sit, you're not allowed to leave the house.
Are you not allowed to?
No. People are supposed to come and bring you food and comfort you, so that isn't really normal. So I think the hard part will be when sort of things return back to normal.